Is this recording my voice? That previous recording was me talking about headphones. I can't hear anything on my computer. Well, basically, I'm going to be talking about my senior exit video, which, guys, guess what? I'm a senior! Graduating! Don't worry, you'll get there. So, I'm supposed to talk about my favorite memories of Legend. So, they're not necessarily in Legend, but they're like kind of in and out. You get the gist. So my number one thing that I enjoyed doing was being able to get a job so I could make money to feed my concert obsession. So last year I went to 8 concerts during the summer. So like over the span of 3 months, I went to 8 different concerts and I had fun at literally every single one of them. And the year before that I went to 5. And this year, so far, I've gone to 3, and I think that there's a new one, like a new festival that's coming, that, like, Glass Animal's gonna be in. Rainbow Kitten surprise, no one knows who that is, but that's totally fine. Anyways, so, concerts, working really primarily has been super enjoyable for me. Also, emceeing the Teacher Talent Show, Alyssa Huey and I killed it, and I feel like I got to be really close to the teachers, and, like, a lot of them are my friends. So also dancing in Mr. Titan this year was super fun. Like that was so fun, even though I did not know what was going on. Dancing in Lower D-Pod. Like in Mr. Farley's room after we got done with Safe Trick or Treat, like that was so fun. Like I realized that this is my family and this is where I want to be, even though I'm graduating and leaving, but like whatever. And also like I really enjoyed taking photo shoots with my friends, like and being able to pair it with like different aspects of life and stuff. Like it sounds so ridiculous, but I'm such an artistic person, like mentally. So I also really enjoyed like being able to find a lot of my passions, especially in student government, which is like helping people, being there for people, supporting people, loving people. So basically what I'm trying to get at is that I'm a writer. Like a lot of people don't know that. So I won like an honorable mention in the Scholastic competition for my poetry. So I'm also going to be speaking at the senior assembly. So cool. What were some of the biggest lessons that I learned? I never took very hard classes, so I didn't really push myself beyond like the breaking point, which I really felt like it was good for me. Like, you know, if you have time and you can put a ton of effort into it. Basically, all 4 years at Legend High School, I've had senioritis. So I never put myself in like classes that I necessarily wanted to be in. It was just like, I want to get in, get out, graduate. But like, my senior year, I did kind of take a step back and say like, oh, well, I want to be in the classes that are going to set me up for success. And I really feel like you can do that your senior year, is just setting yourself up for college, basically. So another lesson that I learned was enjoy the people that you have in this life and hold your family really close. You know, we only have so much time together, and don't lose out on the small moments that we value so much with our families. That's something that I just wrote on my document, but if I could go on a little tangent here, I did lose my cousin to, he was murdered, like, right as my freshman year started, and that was something that was really hard for me, just with all the legal obligations that fell behind it. My brother fell into an addiction after that, and it was just really hard to kind of put myself in a good point of view every day. So basically my senior year after I quit Chicken Shack, I put myself in a good position and then went on to better myself, making myself happier and helping out the people that I hold really close that are still with me. Because in my senior year, my grandpa died, and then it's just been very sporadic. Just I keep losing people, and it just hold your family close and hold your friends close, because there's so much that you could be missing out on that you know you don't have. we just have so much time together that it's a ticking time bomb, and it's scary, but you just need to hold the people close that are really there for you and matter to you. So here's another thing that I typed: hold on to the moments of pure bliss and don't let those get replaced with negative memories. Just that's self-explanatory. You can perceive that in your own way. Advice that I have is what the sophomore class did was breathe in or smell the roses, and you just need to take a look around and just realize that you're really thankful for everything that you do have, because you have a lot more than a lot of other kids who are struggling to have an education and struggling to make friends and be out there and outgoing, and you know, especially in student government, we have the power to change a lot of things. So just don't always get too caught up in it, but also just kind of stand and just breathe in and say, like, this is what I have and this is what I need to keep. So I also said when being a senior, you get so caught up in wanting to leave, but I came to the realization that I wanted to get out of here and move on with my life. But I know that I'm really going to miss Legend and a lot of the people that are here, especially in Parker. Like, you know, kids say, oh, Parker's so boring, all there is Sonic and there's trucks there all the time. Like, yeah, that may be true, but you know, you're going to move somewhere else and you're going to think back, wow, Sonic really did have a lot of trucks. And we were all stupid in high school and stuff like that. And it's just all really surreal when you turn around and, you know, you just realize, oh, well, this is gone. This is going to be gone. This is going to be a memory for me. Because you live this day you live this life for 4 years and you get so accustomed to it. And then finally you're presented with this big thing that says, you're going to college, or you're going to the military, or you have other plans for yourself, and you're always going to be running around and stuff like that. So another set of advice that I have is make good friends and don't be a pushover, because then people will start treating you like one. I was a pushover for the longest time, and I think my senior year was honestly my changing point for me. Like, I've had so many more ups and downs, and I always let people kind of push me over and say, like, well, you need to do this, you gotta do this, you gotta do this, you know, I want you to do this for me. And I just never was really focused on making myself happy. So I think it was my senior year that I turned around and I was like, you know what? No, I'm gonna do what makes me happy, and I'm gonna be myself, and I'm gonna go out and do things that are really cool. And another set of advice that I have is just don't take things too personally. I was really good at taking things super duper personally, like fantastic at it, A1. And I just always assumed that people had something against me or someone had something negative to say about me. But if you just don't get too caught up in it, then it doesn't matter. They're going to say one thing and they're going to totally forget that they even said it, and you're just going to be sitting there trying to overprocess it, trying to make sense out of it, and it's just not even worth your time to just take things personally. When you get a job, or if you have a job, you know what I'm talking about, because your boss is going to say something that's like, oh, that was super rude and obviously directed towards me. Don't take that too personally, because they're going to let it go and totally forget about it. And then you're going to be there, like, sitting there sulking about it, like, oh, they don't like me, Like, don't just assume people don't like you. That's another set of advice. Imagine everyone loves you and you love everyone. Be happy. Anyways, what am I doing next year and the following years? I'm moving to Grand Junction. My parents are going to be moving out there too. In the next coming year, they're going to move to Cimarron, which, like, it's my plans, but, like, they're kind of a part of my plans. So we're kind of moving to Grand Junction, and I'm going to be going to Mesa and majoring in counseling psychology and minoring in writing, English. So I'm super excited to do that, and it's something that I've wanted to do ever since I was a freshman in high school. So what legacy did I leave on Legend? planning the parade. Great. Planning Mr. Titan that one time. Always being dependable, not being flaky, and having a big heart. I really feel like I did have an impact on people, and I just feel like I'm always going to be that person where people can run and talk to. So basically I'm going to end this little exit video by saying, like, you know, if you ever need anybody to talk to, I'm always someone who wants to be there for you. I just go on talking forever, like, wow. Know that I'm there for you, know that I'm here to support you, and I love all of you, and I'm sorry that it was up until my senior year that I came out of my shell and actually started talking to people. If you ever need anything, if you ever need anyone, like, to call and talk to, and you need a shoulder to lean on, a shoulder to cry on, a hug, a mental hug from 300 miles away, I will be that person for you. You're all invited to my grad party, by the way. Just ask for deets. I got them. I got all the deets. So, I'm gonna miss all of you guys. I love all of you. Just remember, be nice, assume positively things happen. Yeah, I love all of you, and I'm gonna miss all of you a lot. Like, you all have had the biggest impact on my life, and you don't even know it. The land of the free and the homes of the fighting.
Don't you ever feel like you ever wanted anything more than everybody, anybody else? 17 and bad was the best you never had, and you won't, since you never said to yourself. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody got a name, everybody got a number. 7, 10, 6 flames, 5.
I've been thinking about it, and I feel like the first video that I made did not do enough justice for everything. So I feel like I didn't expand enough on how much I love student government. I didn't say how much everyone means to me. As hard as it is for all of the seniors that are already leaving and, you know, going to sit in the assembly and going to sit down and try and accept that all of that is happening, is not going to be nearly as hard as leaving everyone in student government. Everyone has made an impact on me. All of you have shaped me in a way that I never thought anybody could. This class has made me so much more prepared than any other class that I've ever taken, because we are all such amazing, amazing people, and I feel like I'm gonna miss this class so much. I walked into that room every day, and I never thought that, you know, you get so caught up in everything, and then you're like, oh, this is it. So, I don't think it gives enough justice just to make a video to say bye. I'm sorry I had to cut myself off because I went on a tangent and, like, the entire video. So, anyways, LT Pride. Please just, you know, I love you all so much, and that's the whole point of my video, and, you know, please just go on and do great things like you have been for as long as I can remember, and just keep doing you, and keep making the dances better, and up in the school spirit, and all that sort of jazz. Just keep being you guys, and I love you all so much, and thanks for everything that you've done for me. I love you, and I don't want to start crying again, so bye.